Alright,
Sweet.
upstairs.
I wonder if I can go back and save it.
You could probably go back and save. Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah.
Think I should?
Save point would still be there.
The Sixth Sense was going off over
I
there,
saw
too.
was an item.
Yeah. It's right
Yeah, why
there.
not? I did pretty good. Good enough.
Did you hit B instead of A?
It sure shit did. Boink, boink, boink. Sweet. All right. Yes, thank you, Dreamcast.
It's the one thing I don't miss from this era of systems.
Oh, that Dreamcast. Zwing!
Well, even the PS2 did it.
Oh yeah.
Where was the sixth? Oh, there it is. It's in there somewhere.
It would help if I hit the right button.
Yeah. Oh.
Amazon. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, look it up. Probably a full heal.
Oh, maybe. Maybe it makes you invincible. A total recovery drug thanks to Michael's favor to extend our lives for 5 minutes.
Oh. So it's like
So
invincibility for 5 minutes, maybe?
Or does it restore everything and then give you 5 minutes of... Because it says a total recovery.
That would be fucking ridiculous if it gave you 5 minutes of total invincibility.
Well, I don't know.
Well, game 5 minutes and real 5 minutes might be
good
different.
point. Oh, there was more. Oh,
Protector.
Oh, that's
What the hell is
disgusting.
that? What is that?
I don't know.
Is it armor? Reduces
Well,
impact?
it looks like it.
Protector. Damage to stamina and bleeding will be reduced by 2/3
When equipped. Oof.
You cannot use it here. You can't use it here.
Maybe
Okay.
it's just
Just
like the speed
having
ladder.
them might be
Maybe
using
like the
them.
speed ladder. It's automatically equipped.
Oh god.
That's a large space.
I wonder if that's
Amazon,
just,
a
that must just be-
cure-all drug fully heals everything.
Yeah, it's just a full heal. All right.
Okay, I don't want to run.
There's nothing out front.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is as far as I made it.
Oh!
Yep.
Do we have to run away from him?
Mm-mm.
That reminds me of the, Whoa!
What the fuck? I do not remember this.
I remember
at
this,
all.
and I could not beat him. I didn't know how to beat him.
He's got infinite life.
There's... Pathway.
Oh, I can jump. No,
Oh,
I can't.
boy.
I can't jump. So how do I...
A to climb him.
I'm hitting the wrong button to jump.
You were hitting the juke button.
I sure was.
Just run! Because running in the water, I'm assuming, is slower.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be
Oh,
nice
boy.
if I could actually see the platforms for one.
Wow, that hit hurt. Wow.
Oh, boy.
I can't see anything. Well, I'm not going... I'm
That's
definitely going
not the
wrong
way. Yeah, it's down
Well,
farther.
there's 2 paths, so who knows?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then he goes, you may want
You
to
might
heal
want to
up.
heal. Because if he...
That
Oh,
might not-
it's your blood.
Oh, I
you
can't.
just... Oh, yeah, you do need to heal, too.
I can't heal.
Why?
I can't get into a menu.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't think you can heal in battle. I'm dead.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Well, that camera angle is fucking trash. You can't see anything.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she did. Your total prize is... Boink, 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 22.
Didn't you get, like...
I got 3,000 before.
Yeah, what the hell?
I fucking love it. Alright, well, I'm gonna try that again.
Yeah, try it again.
Look, you got the
But-
save point right there.
but that-
Don't hit
Damn
new
it, I
game.
went to new game! Fuck!
How would you do
No!
that?
Can you do the...
Is there a softer set on this?
Yes, sir. Wait, did you just do it?
No.
No.
He skipped this... The...
Skipping all the fucking
Oh.
cutscenes. Hold on, no, I
No,
think there
you
was a
can't-
load option. Yep. Yeah, no, it goes right into battle. You can't see shit. Oh, right. I'm
Yeah,
supposed to be running.
start running.
Damn it. Wrong button. Doesn't help jumping is super stilted, too.
Yeah.
Well, and once he hits you, you're basically fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you pretty much are. Can I juke it? Oh.
Can you juke
You can
it?
juke it.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Whoops.
Not if you're in the middle of a recovery from a jump.
Alright, so if you can juke, it's not that bad.
Juke time is pretty forgiving.
Yeah, it sure is. Holy cow.
Oops, that was definitely way too early.
Except
Maybe
you are
adrenaline
bleeding.
or whatever's going on, or is that bleeding?
That's bleeding.
Alright, well, now that I know I can juke him.
Whoopsies.
Just move out of the reach of his hand.
Oh.
Keep going towards us, I think.
Yeah, this
Ow.
camera angle is not conducive for doing this scenario.
Now can you pause?
This is man bottle control room. Can you hear me? This is control operator Jackson. I repeat, this is control operator Jackson in the control room. Our oil pressure is normal here. Average electric current.
Why is he telling me that?
Generating capacity of 2,700,000 watts.
10-4, main control room here. Checking database now. Hold on a second. The pressure on the leg is a bit too high.
I bet it's the right leg. Last time I checked, it was a bit.
What's with these voices?
It's like the water boy.
Oh my god!
Darvin.
I think I'll have fish or something.
I think I'll have a fish or something. I like having the water with the fish.
Playing around over here to feed an army of rats.
This is like
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever
Stop
seen.
right there. This area is restricted to authorized personnel only.
Please, I can't fight that poor beast myself.
I know. Isn't that cool? We spent $5 million to build this enormous thing we call Bang Ball. It's super alloy skeletons controlled with advanced hydraulics with custom bearings and joints. You're looking at 2 meters of thick titanium for every bone. All computer controlled by me. How'd you like that big sucker, eh?
Oh, you see the mechanical part there?
What the fuck is happening?
This game went from being scary to being stupid.
Oh god. Just
Hit it.
punch it. Yes.
Oh
Hit
my
him with
god,
the
she's
bat.
gonna kill him with the bat.
Minnesota Firers. Are you doing this?
Yes, I
Oh.
just whacked him with the bat a few times.
Oh, poor guy. Oh wait,
Oh.
what?
He's mechanical too?
Oh no, I just literally took his head off.
No,
Oh, he
he's
is.
mechanical.
What is going
Oh
on?
my god.
Wow.
Can you use your map and stuff now?
Well, I can tell you the first thing I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking do is
Heal up.
get rid of my fucking bleeding.
Yeah, use the gauze. Just use the gauze. Use the gauze. Yeah, use the gauze. Just
Okay,
go ahead.
why are you-
Just go ahead and use the
Fucking
gauze.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Your hit points are okay for now, I think.
I don't even know. I mean, do I have to fight something else?
I don't think so. So just look around. There's
There's something in here to
yeah, there's
grab.
something in here.
No, it's definitely in this
It's
direction.
gone now.
On the board.
It'd help if I was hitting
Oh,
the
there
right-
it is.
The right button.
I do.
Again?
Dude, the fucking controls in this game are kind of janky.
Yeah, but you know what? The buttons never change.
Paul, you can't say shit.
No, this is my time to say shit.
All right, fair enough. Good point.
Said there was something else in
Yeah, I
here.
thought I saw something. Oh.
Oh,
Hey!
salad.
Use the salad.
Hey, I still wish my bleeding would go down a little bit. But I don't want to use another gauze.
Could have used the coagulant instead of the gauze.
I could have. Eh.
You've only got one of those. You had 2 of the
Fuck it.
gauzes. There you go.
Okay, now you got a map, so
Yeah, let's.
you got the key card.
Okay, so those were all. That was the path.
You chose the right path, because that's the way out, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
seriously?
so you can actually fuck yourself and take the wrong path.
Oh, yeah, you sure can.
Maybe that's why it doesn't let you see that direction. It kind of forces you into this.
Yeah.
Interesting. Whoopsies. Wrong button. Oh, that's right, I already...
Where's your jump button? Get your hand on the jump
Mike?
button.
Alright,
And your juke button.
He's come back?
Oh, I'm guaranteeing he's gonna wake up. There's no way the game's not gonna have him wake up.
You never know.
I'm glad you can just whack the dude and take him out. I was kind of hoping she would just end up being like a killer. Like, this whole thing is like, oh, sure, everything's trying to kill you, but at the same time...
Like, it's turning her
it
into a killer?
turns you into a monster, you know what I mean? You
So now
start
which
ending
way do
up
you
a
go?
murderer.
Left here.
This way.
Left? Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
Oh my god.
Does your heart rate have to be a certain thing for your bonus?
I think it
Below a
was...
certain amount. But I don't know if it's below a certain amount when you finish, or if it can't reach over.
120.
Heart rate. Oh,
I
less than
am
120.
well
You're
within
going.
that.
Yeah, you're definitely.
My
below
hit
that.
points are good. My adrenaline's good.
Everything's
my
good
bleeding's
except for your-
the time. You know what? Whoops. Fuck it. We're doing it live.
Just walking. There you go.
Eh.
Come on.
I'm happy with it not having anything.
Well,
else.
technically, you already beat the boss once, though. That was in that little area with the where the explosion was.
This is a survival horror game.
I don't know how much I would call it survival horror. It's just kind of a horror-themed game.
Yeah. Goal.
No, I guess the jump. Yeah, there you go.
Is there anything else? Nothing.
Boom!
Maybe
Go
inside.
back. Go back. I think you have to activate that keyboard, that thing there.
Oh, for the guy, the card that you
There seems
got.
to be
Yeah.
a hole. Alright.
Yeah, the card that you got. ID card.
Because that
Sweet.
wouldn't have opened.
Yeah.
You'd have run to the other side and nothing would have. You wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Nice.
Boom. 1 out of 6, baby.
Oh man.
And if they're all this long,
Wow. That's hilarious.
now like, does each character have their own strengths and weaknesses? Then
Yes.
What do you take a guess? Take a guess. 50 grand? Oh, shit. That's actually a pretty...
44,000.
That's pretty fucking great.
Yeah, $44,050. Not bad.
You survived. Sweet. Okay. So now the one thing I do want to see... Not that.
characters.
Let's see if it actually... Okay, so...
Oh, and they have different stats.
He's got- yeah.
Lame.
He's got better hit points and
Better hit points.
Adrenaline, bleeding.
Just better hit points.
So just better hit points, yeah.
So why would I ever want to be her?
Well,
I'd rather be Kevin.
Yeah.
Damn right you would.
Yeah, well, alright.
Where's the save point? You have to go to the ER
Let
probably.
me see. I forget where the save points are.
Probably
Or what the save points are.
ER.
To
I
the
would
right.
assume.
To the right. To your right, I think.
That's not the towards. That's back out towards.
Yeah, I know. That's so
Bloody
that's.
Mary.
There's the
Is-
shop
I don't know. That's
on the left there.
That's the drugstore.
And there's Visitor Bank.
Oh,
Wasn't
what's
that
this?
the ER before?
No,
No, the
ER is
was
on the
to
opposite
other
side.
So what is this? So you want to use it? Sure.
Is it like you can?
There's no one you can revive. What?
You can pay money to revive people, I guess.
But
But I
why
thought
would
that
you
was
do
a
that part of the-
resuscitation.
I thought that was part of the ER.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
resuscitation thing in there.
I don't know then.
So what's the one on the left?
Dummy. Oh,
for
that's the same thing.
Photo
Yeah,
studio.
there we go.
All right.
So it's for.
You want to take a souvenir? Fuck yeah! Boom, baby! One stage in the bank!
Shop zone.
Under his time too.
Who cares?
And I did it in under Paul's time, because I am
up.
the best! There it is. But I think,
That's what we'll call it.
with
Yes.
that,
Yeah,
we're gonna call it right there.
that was fun.
This game is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but you know what? Though I can see why people like this game a lot because
It has
it's
its charm.
It's very
So this
charming.
came out.
2001.
Okay, so So this is like someone saw the joke endings for Silent Hill, and we're like, I want to make an entire game based around something silly like that.
It feels like
Maybe, because actually there was one Silent
It's a
Hill game,
giant robot that we thought was some monster.
but that one was, I believe, the UFO ending of number 2, Silent Hill 2, which came out in 2001. So they would have not known that at the
Was
time.
dog ending in the first one though?
No, I don't believe so. UFO ending was at the end of the first one, but not not dog ending. Dog ending was 2.
So I remember as a kid we could make it to a stage where you're turned into
Scarecrows.
it's some sort
It's
of
like
like
a-
mannequin,
Yeah.
and that you spend the entire stage as a mannequin.
Ew.
It's very scary and very creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That just
But I
sounds
remember that's as
horrible.
far as we could ever make. I want to say it's like stage 3.
Probably.
But yeah, this game is it
made
has its charm to it.
If you
for
made
sure.
it to stage 3, though, how do you not remember the end of stage 1, though?
Dude, I was
Bet you
young when
Adam
if
probably
we were,
was also the one playing.
If we were 2001, we were 16, but
You weren't that young.
I don't remember much about this at all because Adam was the one who played most of
Oh,
it.
sure.
I only remember bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But
And come on, he was getting the controls wrong sitting here. How he's going to remember this from the
God.
past?
That's true. That's a
well,
good
when you
point.
say B, you gotta
The
remember I'm
reverse.
used to the B being
Yeah.
down here.
Yeah.
Because I play so much Nintendo. A and B are backwards.
And actually, the Y and the X are backwards, too.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's more confusing than you think.
Okay.
And I don't play Xbox.
That's why I go by color.
Well, that doesn't do me any good when you're trying to play and then you have to
Yeah.
look down at your controller. But yeah, so it's
Well, I still think that this game, it definitely has, like...
It's got its charm.
it feels like Evil
it's charming.
Dead.
It's charming.
Yeah, it's like got that campy thing, but
To be honest, this is one game I wouldn't mind seeing being like the HD remaster with better controls.
oh yeah,
Or
that
at
would be
least
kind of cool.
Yeah, re-releasing it on, like, Switch or, like, PlayStation 5 or something like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Like with
Seeing an
upgraded
next-gen.
controls and slightly cleaned up visuals, like that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
This was one that I think would be fun to see redone.
It's redone more than re-released, I think, because there's a lot to it that is really, really neat. I like a lot of the ideas to it,
Mm-hmm.
but part of the execution kind of makes it cumbersome.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
tune up the battle, because battle is so fucking cumbersome and terrible. It feels like you're fighting in Silent Hill. It feels exactly like that,
Yeah.
which is so shitty that battling feels more of an annoyance than,
Yeah.
and it's a necessity in this game. You can't get around it.
No.
Whereas Silent Hill, you can kind of get around it other than the bosses.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
like if you re-release this, tone up the battle, maybe make it a little easier to identify. Maybe not identify, but figure
Have
out.
the camera work a little bit better.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
There's
think
the
I think you'd
horror
be on
whatever,
something. The horoscope.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, so you can maybe mark things a little easier. Definitely. The concept is fantastic.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great game. But just some of the things make it a little hard to play.
And I think that, because it's been a while since I played this game too, but I think that was my exact feelings of the game, is that it was a really great game. Like, I wanted to enjoy it, but there were so many flaws that it's like, it was hard to really enjoy. But at the same time, like, I really like what they did and what they tried to do.
Mm-hmm.
You can almost see even hints of like the Fatal Frame games.
Mm.
Like, you can really see that with, like, your trap,
Yeah.
your
The horoscope.
yeah, the horoscope.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really like what they did. Yes, they had some fighting mechanics that kind of rivaled, like, Silent Hill at the time. So I mean, you had characters or enemies that looked like they were straight out of Resident Evil. So I mean, there was bits and pieces from a lot of different elements of survival horror. So it had all of the pieces to be really good, but just when it came down to execution, there was so much that could have just been improved.
After we beat up the guy in the control room and his head came off and there was a spring under there, meaning he was an animatronic as well, makes me wonder are all the enemies animatronics, or are they people in suits and you just beat them all up?
Probably animatronics, because they spent a lot of money on them.
It's funny because it's like that's kind of an interesting concept that I've always liked, is like where you're seeing the world as, what was that one movie you made us watch Well, you didn't make us watch it, but we watched it where it's that one guard in that place, and she's seeing all those monsters.
Last year.
Yeah.
Last shift.
But
Yeah.
and then she ends up seeing like what she thinks is the monster, but it's actually like
It's the police
person.
officers who are there to like the crime scene investigators or whatever
Yeah.
that she was waiting for.
like that's
Yeah.
kind of like I've always liked that idea where you're seeing something different than what's an actual reality.
Well, that's why there was like one basically throwaway line from Silent Hill 3 that people always clamor to is when Heather refers to them as monsters, and what's his name, the guy, he was in the movie, he was Kit Harington. Can't think of what what his name
you're
was.
thinking about it in Revelations. Sorry.
Yeah, but
I
he
can't
says,
remember.
monsters? They look like monsters to you? And it makes you
Yeah.
think like, wait a minute, you can see monsters, but are they actually just other people who are like running around like Silent Hill 2? Like,
Yeah.
like they could just be in their own Silent Hill, but you are seeing them as monsters.
Although, to
and they're
be-
seeing you as monsters, which is why you're trying to kill them too.
Although, to be fair, audience also sometimes grasp onto a phrase in a movie that makes everyone remember a movie completely wrong. Like the original Poltergeist, there's a throwaway line where the guy that owns the real estate place that's developing that entire valley says, well, at least it's not an Indian burial ground. Well, everyone remembers the movie as, oh, it was an Indian burial ground. It's not. It's just a regular cemetery.
It's just a regular cemetery, but they left the
They
left
moved the
bodies.
headstones and left
They
the
moved
bodies.
yeah.
It's not an
Yeah.
Indian burial ground, but a
No.
lot of people remember it as such.
Yeah.
So some people will latch onto the wrong lines. here
Move
and
the
there.
headstones and you left the bodies.
Well, it's like you talked about Silent Hill 2. It's like how that girl just sees nothing. Like the little girl.
Oh, the little girl.
In Silent
Yeah.
Hill 2 was just
In Silent Hill 2.
She didn't see anything.
No, it wasn't scary to her.
Yeah.
She saw Eddie, the fat one, eating pizza, but they were in a bowling alley. So she was just having a good time, like, at a bowling alley. It's like, it
To be
wasn't
fair,
scary.
she was in Silent Hill. She could have been a complete psychopath.
Well, she could have been, but
Yeah.
she was also 8 years
can't-
old. She shouldn't have been in Silent Hill to begin with, because she was, to me, she was she was an innocent girl
Yeah.
who was suffering from illness, and the only
No
reason...
one accidentally gets into Silent Hill, though.
Yeah, but you know what, though? She was there to help James process what was happening, though.
That's
Yeah.
possible.
Because that's when he realized that, no, Mary hasn't been dead. Sorry, spoilers.
No,
we already played it.
Mary hasn't been dead for, 2 years, 3 years. She died literally like 3 days ago.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think the concept of the game is great.
It's good.
Execution leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's
Still,
It's
I
definitely
like
worth a
I like
watch.
what they did. I like what they did.
I do too.
You mean it's worth a play?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or watch if you don't feel like paying.
Yeah,
paying
you know, I
it's
mean, just-
expensive. Yeah.
It is super expensive now.
Dreamcast games are either
They're
very
starting
expensive
they're
or
starting
very
to spike.
cheap.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Dreamcast used to be cheap for the longest time, and now it's like the resurgence has
Well,
happened.
but
and
that's
they're
because
starting
everyone that wanted to collect the Nintendo stuff collected the Nintendo stuff, and then either completely stopped or started moving on, like you did.
Well, it's also the people who have the disposable income, like
There is
our
that too.
age. We wanted to recapture nostalgia,
Or
and
games
so,
we missed when we were that age.
And so nostalgia for us was Nintendo and Super Nintendo. Now the people who are of that age where they have the disposable income, they were the ones growing up with Dreamcast. So that's why things move in cycles.
Yeah.
Where
Dreamcast
it
is
was
Saturn.
it was Atari 2600 before Nintendo was big and
well,
popular.
yeah, I suppose look at what Vanderhoff collects compared
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
So
So I mean, it was that. Then it moved on to Nintendo. Then it moved on to Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, and then now we're starting to see a resurgence in like PlayStation 2 and stuff. So it's
Saturn.
yeah, they're just going. It's just the people who have the income they're getting to.
wait
that
till
age.
360 and stuff. People are like,
Nobody's gonna care about that stuff though. I truly believe that.
Not yet.
I don't think that there's ever going to be
I won't say
people
never.
going after the 360 or PlayStation 3 or higher.
And I'm willing to bet you're right, just on the fact that there's still so many more ways to play those
Yep.
than there were.
Well, I
these
suppose Game
older
Pass, a
games.
lot of the 360 games, like the first party
Yes.
ones, are available.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like you can still play. Like you can get PlayStation 3 games. You
maybe
you know
when
what I
we're in
mean?
our 80s.
when
Maybe.
PlayStation
I
10
don't-
is out,
I don't think so.
because they'll only be at 10.
I still don't think so.
But I think you're right. I think because there's such a limited way to play a lot of these games, Other than using emulators, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's maybe why they're more expensive.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows? Either way, that's a session of Illbleed. We might do more, we might not.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap for right now.
We definitely go back to Visage, though. I don't care what you say.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So hit us up on Facebook! Go to BouncerCave.tv. Takes you right to the channel where you can watch all of our other playthroughs of stuff. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Jimmy.
Jimmy! That
was hilarious.
The reception zombie was just ER.
I liked the guy with the controls. Him and his partner were killing me. It was great. But it's weird because they were animatronic, but they were talking about going to eat fish and stuff.
Yeah.
Like what their plans were after shift.
So that means there's someone puppeting that animatronic somewhere else.
I'm going to get that fish because I want some water too after that fish.
It almost makes you want to keep playing to see what kind of fucked up stuff there is in this.
There's going to be a lot more, I'm sure.
You can go to iTunes, Stitcher, and Spotify for the PTG Powercast, where we talk about things and stuff.
Everything.
But
with that being said, next time on Power Trip,
we will play something better. And that's that. That's a wrap.
That's all she wrote.
Jimmy!
Jimmy!